Okay, so this is rational number operations, and the first couple problems on this handout focus on converting between decimals and fractions. Okay, so when you look at the first problem, 6 different decimals are shown below. So you have these decimals; they're all repeating decimals, right? Okay, so which of the following fractions are equivalent to one of the 6 decimals? Select all that apply. Okay, so now you have 6 choices here. So this is not the same as your usual multiple choice that you would only select one answer. In this case, this is like a matching exercise. Okay, so you would have to use long division to convert each of these fractions to decimals, and then you match your decimal answer, match your result with these 6 different repeating decimals in the box. Okay, so this is a lot of work. I'll show you the first one. So A, you have 5/3. Okay, so you use long division. You will make sure you put the top number, your numerator, in the division sign. So 5 inside, 3 outside. 3 goes into 5 one time. Okay, I put a decimal point and a placeholder 0 here. And then 3 goes into 12 6 times. You have 18. And then if you keep going, you would notice that this is a repeating decimal. So to convert 5/3 to the decimal, you will get 1.6 repeating. Okay, and then now you see that this is 1.6 repeating, and then I see it up here. So these two, they match. So you're going to circle A. But like I said, this is not your usual multiple choice. This is a matching exercise. You have to convert every one of them in order to figure out which of these options that you're circling. And you definitely, I can tell you, you definitely are circling more than one of them. Okay? So let's move on to the next problem. Okay, number 2, which of the following fractions is or less than or equal to 0.44? Select all that apply. Okay, so you have 6 choices here. Just like the last one, this is not just a one answer multiple choice. You will have to use long division to find each of these decimals, each of these fractions as a decimal, and then you compare to see which ones. Well, I can tell you again, it's more than one of. There will be more than one answer. So which ones are equal to or less than 0.44? Okay, so I'm going to pick B here to show you as an example. So if you convert B, 4/9. So you put the numerator 4 inside, 9 outside. And then 9 does not go into 4, but 9 goes into 40 4 times. So you get 36. And then you can already see a pattern. This is an easy one to convert. Okay, so this is a repeating decimal. It is 0.4 repeating. Okay, let me write it better, I'm sorry. So 0.4 repeating. And then, so how am I supposed to compare this to 0.44? Okay, one way to do it is just to write it out and use placeholder. So for example, I can write 0.4 repeating like this. Okay, and then on the other hand, 0.44 is just simply like this. 0.44, and then the rest will be just zeros. Okay, so now when you put placeholder zeros here on terminating decimal, it makes it very easy to compare. So now you know that this number here, the top one, is bigger than the smaller one. Okay, so that means B is not going to be your answer because 0.4 repeating is greater than 0.44. Okay, guys, make sure you show work. let's move on. Okay, so we're on to the second page. Number 3, 72 books were to be divided among 18 students. Which of the following expressions are equivalent to this fraction? Select all that apply. Okay, so it's the same kind of question. Well, not really the same kind in the sense that you're not converting this time, but you still have to do a lot of computation or simplifying in order to figure out your answer. So the first thing you want to do is to figure out how many books would each child get. So 72 books were to be divided among 18 students. So you have 72 divided by 18, that will give you 4. So it means each kid will get 4 books. And then your next step is you look at these 6 options here. You figure out which one actually equal to 4. And one more time, you can't just choose one answer and then stop. You have to find out each of them because there will be more than one answer here. Okay, so I'll just do option A here as an example. Okay, so you have 8/3 divided by 6/9. Okay, I'm just going to use invert multiply. So this is 8/3 times 9/6. You keep the first fraction, change the division sign to multiplication, and then flip the second fraction. And now I can cross cancel. So I can cross cancel 1 and 3 and 9. 3 turns into 9. 3 turns into 1, and then 9 turns into 3. And then as for 8 and 6, 8 will turn into 4. 6 will turn into 3. And now we can cross cancel one more time. 3 and 3, they cancel each other. So your answer here is 4. Okay? So A will be one of your answers. Okay, and now you finish up and then just simplify the rest of them and figure out which one's equal to 4. Okay, number 4. Which of the following are equivalent to 5 and 4/6? Select all that apply. Same thing, and my hint to you here is besides simplifying the rest of these, you also want to simplify this and maybe change it to improper fraction. That might be a little easier for you to compare. So 5 and 4/6, you can rewrite that as 5 and 2/3, which is the same as 17/3. Okay? So now you finish this up, simplify each of them, and then circle all your correct choices. Okay, now this is a fun one. Marcus ate half of a pizza on Monday night. He then ate 1/3 of the remaining pizza on Tuesday. Which of the following expressions show how much pizza Marcus ate in total? Select all that apply. Okay, you know you are really good at this part by now. That means you have to calculate each one of them and find the correct answer. But we still have to look at the question. Okay, so he first ate half of a pizza. That means it is 1/2. And then he ate 1/3 of the remaining pizza. Okay, so he didn't eat just 1/3 of the pizza, but 1/3 of what was left. Okay, so he first ate half of it. Then that means he would have 1/2 left. And then out of that 1/2, he ate 1/3 of it. Okay, so this is 1/2 plus 1/2 times 1/3. So you do what is inside parentheses first. 1/2 times 1/3 will give you 1/6. So you have 1/2 plus 1/6. And then you find the LCD, which is 6. So you will have 3/6 plus 1/6. That gives you 4/6, which is 2/3. Okay, so 2/3 is what he ate. And now, okay, you know the drill now. Just simplify each one of these and then figure out which ones would equal to 2/3 and circle all of them. Okay, so that's that for this handout.